From the Grant Rink at Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass., this is NEPSAC Boys Hockey on LSP. Today, it's the Governor's Academy with a record of 7-11-1, taking on the Lawrence Academy Spartans with a record of 12-2 in ISL action. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story alongside Max Hooven on camera. Governors has played a couple of high-scoring games in their last two games. Beat Holderness 7-2 on January 24th, and then the following day dropped a 7-1 decision to St. Sebastian's. And right at 500 in an ISL play, but Lawrence Academy just had a long winning streak snapped at the hands of Nobles, who they had beaten earlier, just a couple weeks prior. You saw that game here on LSP. Another high-scoring game that Nobles was involved, that Lawrence Academy, a high-scoring close affair that Lawrence Academy was involved in, and they are still without the services of Brandon Milberg. Thomas Pienka getting the start once again in goal for Lawrence Academy, the junior from Bratislava, Slovakia. We're underway. Lawrence Academy in the blue and Governors in the white and red. Lawrence Academy has three big games this week. They have Governors, then they'll have Tabor on Friday. We'll have that game here for you on LSP, and then the rubber match with Dexter Southfield. Met in two holiday tournaments, one here, one in Cushing, and they will have a contest at Dexter this Saturday. Carfagna out the right side for Duran. Great piece about him in the New England Hockey Journal recently about his NHL draft prospects this year. We'll see what he decides to do. Will he stick to his Providence College commitment? Here come the Spartans on 3-on-2. Pass to the right side. It's Connor Lovett. Tries to put it in front, and the net comes off its mooring. So 124 gone by. Neither team with a shot on goal just yet. Between the pipes for Governors is Tristan Messinas, the junior out of Mount Airy, Maryland. Govs actually carries 4 goalies on their roster, although only one of them is dressed on the bench. Face off in the right wing circle. It'll be Broderick to take it against Carlson for Govs, and Carlson wins it back. Around the end boards to Ian Olenek, kept in at the blue line. Tapped out of the reach of Brendan Fitzgerald. Now played out to the left point. Carfagna takes the shot. Save made by Messinas. Carfagna tries to glove it down at the blue line, then swatted out of the zone. Now maybe a 2-on-1 developing for Govs, but getting hit against the side boards is Olenek as he enters the zone. Carfagna turns it over in the slot, but unable to make him pay is Aaron Mulligan. Backhanded out to the Govs blue line for Ted Justice. Justice up the right side, rides it off the stanchion, no icing, referee was all over it. Carfagna below his goal line, he's been out there a while. Played out to the left point, kept in at the blue line by the defenseman Brendan Fitzgerald, and now poked out of the zone. Back to Justice. Justice up the right side, thrown into the zone by Drew Chase. Now back the other way come the Spartans. This will be steered aside by Messinas. Dangerous spot there. Glove down at the blue line by Mac. Oliphant takes the shot that goes through the slot after a deflection. Comes out to center ice. Kind of a bad pass there by Shane O'Leary, one of the captains for Governors. Could have been an easy 1-on-0 with a 1-on-0 or 1-on-1 there. Pienka slows it down. Fury will give his man a face wash against the glass. Now it'll be handled behind the goal and thrown out to the far side, where they'll try the stretch pass for Caffarelli, but it's intercepted. Back to the LA blue line. Weaving through is Connor. Lifts it into the zone from center ice, no icing. taking a big hit as he played that one with Ryan Roski. Now carried in on the left side. 2-on-0 here. A chance, and Pienka gets his body in the way. And now a whistle, and it looks like we're going to have a penalty. And we get interference. I think it's an LA penalty. Or we have matching minors. It's a roughing call. And it looks like the penalty is on Massimo Gentile from Montreal. And if the penalty's on, yeah, I was going to say, all right, we're going to have 4-on-4 here as Connor is going to the box as well. So face-off played around to Fury. Fury will carry it up the right side, go across the ice, and rifled in from center ice by Duran. Fury tries to get it in the far left corner against Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald wins the puck. Off the end boards for Pascucci. Pascucci up the right side, swatted off the stick of O'Leary. Pascucci's there to bail him out and lift it into the zone where it's gloved down. Fury turns it over in the slot, but it hopped too hard off the stick of O'Leary. Now comes all the way back to the Gov zone. No icing here, so this will allow LA to get some fresh legs out there. Up the right side for Fitzgerald. Comes all the way back into the LA zone. Now Govs will get some changes. 50 seconds gone by on the penalties. And somehow that wasn't a trip, but Sacco gets on his feet quickly and plays it into the zone. Awkward pass there by Telecki, but he does get it in deep. Brandon Boulos will get it from Candiac, Quebec. Up the right side. Carlson with the linesman draped on him. Carlson throws it off the side boards. Didn't get the ricochet he wanted, and that gives LA some possession time.
How you doing?
Good. I was actually reaching out for the line sheet. Thank you. Johnny Riggins back in the lineup for Lawrence Academy. It's not listed as a scratch. 12 seconds left on the penalties. Up the right side, no icing again, says the linesman. They're letting this play go on. Here's a pass over to the left side. Both players about to come out of the box. Duran puts on the brakes at the left point, now throws it across the ice to Oliphant. Oliphant plays it in deep. Duran will go get it. Backhanded in front, trying to connect with Broderick. Oliphant can't keep possession, working in deep, and now it's played over to Pascucci. Pascucci on the right side takes the shot, fans on it. There to bail him out is Drew Chase, and now taken away by the Spartans. On the left side, Oliphant puts on the brakes along the near side boards, tries to throw it into the slot, but it's cut off by Chase as he was trying to connect with Broderick. Fitzgerald, and now a dangerous spot here for Macinas. And Fitzgerald somehow keeping the play alive. That was nearly a dangerous turnover by both Macinas and Fitzgerald. One-time pass into the middle for Owen Fowler, and the play is offside. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. No score with about 7 minutes gone by in the first period. We've had two penalties, but they both came at the same time for the team, so it was a 4-on-4 situation and no power play. Had very few actual shots on goal thus far. As this trickles in towards Pienka, that won't count as a shot on goal, but it will count as a sweat. Mac Oliphant sitting on top of his man in the far right corner. Now he gets tangled up and goes down face first. And now it'll be played below the goal line with Fowler. Tries a lot of tug of war there in the far right corner. Now the Spartans come away with it, and now maybe it's a 4-on-2 here. Pass into the middle, getting his skates in the way, and now the pass through the slot out of the reach of Caffarelli. Back the other way come Govs. And once again, their play is snuffed out by an offside. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face off in the neutral zone, won by the Spartans. Up the right side, trying to connect with Duran, comes back to center ice and then intercepted by Humphrey. Back the other way, it's Lovett. Lovett gives it up, and it's out of the reach of Humphrey. Goes right into the lap of Ian Olenek. Olenek gives it up. Overskating the puck is Gentile. And it'll come back to Lovett. Lovett swings it through the slot, and Spartans looking for a lane to clear. And they do get it out of the zone. Now a shot from the top of the slot goes off the back of the skates of Roski. And that'll be gathered by Govs, thrown off the side boards by Pascucci, and this will be icing on Govs with 9:38 to go. LSP is the live event specialist. Ask us about streaming your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face off in the left wing circle of the Govs zone. It's Broderick to take it against Carlson. Carlson wins it back to Pascucci. Pascucci around the end boards, but there to hold it along the blue line, though outside the blue line is Maher. And now entering the zone on the left side for the shot. Stick save made by Messinas, and it goes out of the rink. .9:26 to go. Lawrence Academy looking to start a new winning streak, and they would love to get that new winning streak going before Saturday's big matchup. A face-off win by the Spartans. Shot through the slot, tipped aside at the last second by Messinas, and then the net comes off its mooring. Face-off in the right wing circle will be won by the Spartans. Riggins there. It's good to see him back in the lineup. Back the other way, where it'll be gathered by Connor in his own zone. Connor, he passed diagonally for Riggins. Below the goal line, Pascucci plays it around the end boards. There for it is Maher. Maher gets tangled up, and it's carried out of the zone by Govs. Player goes down along the end boards. No call for Govs. Pass hops off the stick of Sacco, carried back into the zone by Govs. There is Pascucci. Off the sideboards, backhanded in by Sean Brown. Hops off the stick of Caffarelli, but he gets the puck back and swats it into the Govs zone. 8 minutes to go in the period. Sacco will instead let Oliphant take it, and then his brother Holt. Holt out to the left point. Fury backhands it along the blue line, but out of the zone. Missed opportunity there for the Spartans. Played over to Elliott. Elliott up the right side, kept in at the red line, and fluttered back into the zone. Elliott will go get it again. 7:38 to go in the period. Up the right side, tapped out of the zone, swatted to the far side by Dean, and now on the left side it's Justice. Justice takes the shot, and Pienka makes the save with 7:28 to go. Are you down with the sound called LSP? Then follow and support us on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, PayPal, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Face off in the left wing circle of the Spartans zone. And the faceoff will be won by the Spartans and played over to Telecki. Telecki works his way into the middle, now to the left side, carried in on the left side by Humphrey. Humphrey handles a bouncing puck on his stick, now tries to play it over to Duran. Duran turns it over to Olenek. Olenek up the left side, but kept in at center ice by the Spartans. Now Duran entering the zone on the left side, puts on the brakes at the top of the left wing circle, tries to get a redirect off of Lovett, and it popped up in the air to the opposite side. Kept it at the blue line for a shot that is swatted out to the top of the slot. Try another redirect off of Lovett. That one's unsuccessful. Duran tries to backhand it in front, a scrum at the right post, and now the referee's got his arm up, and it looks like there's going to be a penalty on the Spartans after all that. It's a roughing call on Riley Duran. So the first power play of the game comes at 11:20 of the first period, and Govs with a chance to take the lead on the road. Owen Fowler to take the faceoff for Govs. Spartans win the faceoff and try to lift it out of the zone, but it goes into the protective netting, so that'll bring the faceoff back to the offensive zone for Govs. Just 3 seconds gone by on the penalty. This faceoff will be battled for and won by Govs, backhanded along the blue line by Fitzgerald, nearly turned it over, trying to connect with Pascucci. Now comes back out to Fitzgerald around the end boards. Fitzgerald does manage to keep it inside the blue line. Pascucci getting ridden by Fury. Now over to the right ring, near right corner, as having to scramble for it. A 2-on-2 scrum there in the near right corner. Off the side, boards it out of the zone. So that was kind of a wasted opportunity there for Govs. It'll be thrown off the sideboards for Pascucci. Pascucci enters the zone, tries to play it back out to Brown, and it comes back to the Govs blue line, where it'll be Brendan Fitzgerald. Now over to Fowler. Fowler up the right side. Brown plays it around the end boards. Fowler waits for it, gets by him, but Pascucci is there. Now Fowler. Fowler goes over to the right wing circle, puck hops off the stick. Kept alive, however, by Govs. Shot from the top of the right wing circle, whistles wide left. 43 seconds left on the penalty. Shot from the left point is blocked, kept alive by Govs. Good job giving up the body by Humphrey, but Govs able to keep the possession alive, getting a change in the middle of this play. Now it's O'Leary. Now over to the fresh legs, one-timer scuffed at, they get it back to Boulos. Boulos, one-timer from the right wing circle by Fowler, not there. 13 seconds left on the penalty. Back over to Boulos. Boulos gives it up to the top of the slot, back to Boulos, left wing circle, shot saved by Pienka. 5 seconds left on the penalty. Left wing circle face-off. Henry Carlson to take it for Govs. It'll be battled for and won by Govs. 2 seconds won, penalty time up. Pienka makes the save, and that'll do it for the power play. 2 or 3 shots on that power play, nothing getting by Pienka. Right wing circle face-off. It'll be Carlson to take it again for Govs. And Carlson wins it cleanly back to the right point. That's Justice. And now it's poked out of the zone by the Spartans. On the left side, try to backhand it to Sacco. Back out to the left point. Carfania tries to put it in front, goes off the back of the cage. Elliott plays it up the left side. Past Carfania, but now to Telecki. Now up the right side, and this will be icing on the Spartans with 4:11 to go. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Drew Chase to take the face-off for Govs, and he will be thrown out of the circle. Taking over is Aaron Mulligan. Spartans win the face-off. This trickles in on Macinas. He steers it aside. Sacco behind the net. Waiting. Goes out to the left point. With a shooting lane, this is tipped aside by Macinas. Out to the right point. Hammered back in deep. Oliphant gets smashed. Sacco gets the puck. Takes the shot. Stick save made by Macinas again. And carried out of the zone by Govs. They try to lift it ahead. And Carfagna's there to cut it off. He got smashed. And now on the left side with some space on a 1-on-2, though. Try to get it into Lovett. Lovett tries to wrap around, but there to seal off the left side is Elliott. Duran in the slot tries to shovel it over to Humphrey, and it's taken out of the zone for Brown. Played into the LA end, both teams getting changes, 3:06 to go in the period. Hammered in from the blue line by Govs. Connor up the left side. Humphrey tries to backhand out of the zone, only as far as the red line. Boulos fires it in. Connor, this goes off the glove of Boulos. Lovett's there. Lovett out to the left point. Connor takes the shot. Stick save made by Macinas. Duran spinning away from the pressure. Now back to Duran. Humphrey's feed wasn't there. It looks like the net is off its mooring. So hopefully they'll use this opportunity to, well, play was iced anyways, so puck comes back to the LA zone. 2:16 to go in the period. No score. Johnny Riggins to take the face-off against Owen Fowler. Elliott? Fowler's taking a while to get into the circle. And the face-off will be won by Govs. Broderick. It's approached 2 minutes to go. Maher plays it ahead. Riggins tries to tip it in off of Maher. Can't connect. Kept in the rink on that throw in from center ice. And back to the LA blue line, thrown off the sideboards by Connor. Played back into the LA zone. Matthews will go get it. Bodies collide in front of the LA bench. And now Broderick plays it in deep, bounces off the back of the cage. Under a minute and a half to go. Pascucci escapes the pressure, enters the zone on the left side, plays it below the goal line. Out to the left wing for a shot that goes off of Pienka and then off the rear glass. One-timer in the low slot as they got it back in front, not there. Backhand along the blue line. We're under a minute to go. Pienka has to sweat right now. Out to the left wing. Walking in. Shot from the left wing circle. Pienka didn't see it initially, but he is able to make the save with 46.7 to go. LSP's next broadcast is Friday evening when the Lawrence Academy Spartans host the Tabor Seawolves in NEPSAC boys hockey action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. Left wing circle face-off, corralled by the Spartans, played up the far side by Carfagna, and now trickles out of the zone. And now here's Sacco, takes the shot, save made, loose rebound, comes out to the far side boards, swept out of the zone. Here's Olenek with some space, now moves to the middle, now plays it in from outside the blue line. Olenek will chase it down, being ridden by Fury. 22 seconds to go in the period. Backhanded out to the left point, glove down there. Now over to the left wing circle, to the middle of the slot, goes over the crossbar. 11 seconds to go in the period. Henry Carlson gives it up, left wing circle shot, save made by Pienka, sprawls to his opposite side, and I think Govs will take it. Tied 0-0 on the road against one of the best teams in New England. You're 7-11-1. They're 12-2. You just came off a 7-1 loss to St. Sebastian's. This is a win for Govs. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back about 12 minutes with the second period from the Grant Rink at Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. Your score, Govs 0, LA 0. This is NEPSAC Boys Hockey on LSP. Welcome back to the second period of NEPSAC boys hockey here on LSP. Sam Fielder with you from the Grant Rink at Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass, alongside Max Hooven on camera. No score between Governors and Lawrence Academy Spartans. And being in a scoreless tie, as I said at the end of the first period, feels like a win for Govs after getting roasted by St. Sebastian's last time out, 7-1. And on the road against a high-scoring team like LA, who's 12-2 on the season, try to start a new winning streak. Backhanded in front, goes off the skates of Connor. Thrown in front, try to connect with Fowler. Swatted out to the far side boards, now tapped out of the zone by Caffarelli. 3-on-2 developing for the Spartans, and it'll be swatted out of the zone. Played along the blue line to Connor. Connor on the diagonal, and not with the heads-up play to stay on the ice and swatted in deep as he was going off for change is Caffarelli, but Gov's able to get it out of the zone. Gov's in the middle of a change. This gives LA numbers. Here's Duran, puts it up on the left side. They score! Gov's got burned in the middle of a change. And it's Connor Lovett with his 12th goal and 18th point of the season, making it 1-0, finally breaking the ice at 1:18 of the second period. This will be smothered by Pienka as it trickles in on him for a face-off. Lovett, the only player in double-digit goals for the Spartans. Duran extends his team lead in the points department with 24, as that nearly came and got us. Were they talking to us? Wiseman talking to us? I don't know. Face-off won by the Spartans. Carfagna in the near left corner in a wrestling match there with Fowler. Fowler pries it free. Now tries to wrap around. Now goes out and throws it all the way back to his own end. Bad pass there, trying to connect with Fitzgerald. Will this result in an opportunity for the Spartans? Spartans unable to keep it in the zone as it's tapped out. Humphrey takes a whack at it. Comes back to Telecki. Telecki backhands it to himself to escape the pressure. Plays up the near side boards. Telecki gets destroyed. Hunched over as he goes off to the bench, and Duran giving a shove to one of the Govs players, not liking the enthusiasm of that hit. Right wing circle face-off, no penalty on the hit. Broderick wins it at the blue line, takes the shot, tipped over the crossbar and off the rear glass by Macinas. Back to Mac Oliphant. He gets hit hard. Fury intercepted in front of Pienka. Gets it out of the zone, but it's whistled back in from center ice. Another big hit. This will come all the way back to the Govs end for icing. So tired legs and some sore upper body feelings for Lawrence Academy after 3 big hits in succession. Of course, one of those hits, one of those guys got his off the ice right now, and he's hunched over getting looked at. guess this is how Governors feels they can win the game, by being the more physical team. Falling behind 1-0. Out to the right point for the shot that is blocked. Goes off the rear glass. Oliphant can't win it. Goes out to the right point for another blast that whistles wide left. Pascucci had a clean lane but just missed wide left. Instead of going to Pascucci, they go to Carlson. Carlson gets it out, now back out to Pascucci. It's thrown back to the Governor's end again, and this will give LA a chance to get some fresh legs on the ice. This tips off the stick of Fury, and Pienka will take the face-off with 3:38 gone by here in the second period. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. Face-off in the left wing circle. It will be Sacco to take it against Fowler. And Sacco will win the face-off back to Matthews, who taps it up the near side boards. Back to Sacco on the diagonal pass to Caffarelli. Now Sacco in the mid-slot, fan on the shot. Out to center ice. Wrestling match now. Oh my, it's a 4-on-1 here for Govs, but the puck was a little too tumbly there as it went past O'Leary. Then he got to it, and then he couldn't get much on the pass in front. Another missed opportunity for Govs. Slammed back into the zone from center ice by Govs. Here's Connor. Man trying to chase him down, goes down to his knees, now plays it in front. Not there. Macinas escapes danger. Icing on Govs. .439 gone by here in the second period. 1-0 our score. Connor Lovett's 12th goal of the season, the difference right now. Face-off in the right wing circle. There is Lovett to take it. But it'll be won by Govs. Back to Bulos, who hammers it around the end boards. Trickles out of the zone, but there's Fury. Fury enters the zone on the right side. Tries the side-to-side pass for Lovett. It's too strong. Lovett will get it in the far right corner. Now Duran. Now try to get it in front for Lovett or Duran. They cannot. Carfagna keeps it in at the left point. Carfagna over to Fury. Fury snapshot wide right. Around the end boards. There's that is Lovett. Shot from the left point by Carfagna, blocked before it gets to Macinas, and now it'll be taken out of the zone. Trickles into the LA zone, no icing. Fury stays on his feet. Chase decides not to go for the big hit. Comes back to the Gov zone where Roski's got it in the near right corner. Carfagna trying to swat it in front. Out to center ice. Fury will go get it. Pienka will steer it over to Fury in a dangerous spot there with the right side of the net wide open. Home run pass, not there. Intercepted at center ice, swatted into the zone. Fury plays it around to Carfagna. Carfagna airmails the pass. And now a pass to the left side, not there. Carfagna's there on the left point. Plays it in deep, goes down to a knee. We got some tired legs there for Lawrence Academy. They can keep possession alive long enough. They can get changes one by one. Carfagna will take the shot for the left wing circle. Blocked before it gets to Macinas. And now Fury tries to stand up his man as Govs tries to enter the zone. Govs now starting to get changes. LA starts to get changes of their own finally. Pascucci. Up the right side, tapped into the zone by Olenek. Olenek on the far left corner. Now comes to the near side. The shot from up close, snapped out of the air by Pienka with Oliphant right in front of him. 11:13 to go in the period. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face off one to the right point for Govs. The shot is blocked before it gets to Pienka by Bulos, and Bulos plays it in from outside the zone. Turnover in the left wing circle, winding up for the bomb from the top of the left wing circle and missing wide right was Fitzgerald. Kept alive by Govs, rebound after the save by Pienka, and swatted to the far left corner, kept in at the blue line, and Pienka snares that one with 10:41 to go. So a little bit of urgency shown there by Govs, trying to equalize this game. 10:41 to go in the second. Amazingly enough, we don't have a doubleheader today here on LSP, just this one game, but we hope you're enjoying it so far. 1-0 our score. Goal by Connor Lovett, his 12th of the season, is the difference right now. Pass to the left side for Humphrey. He stays on his feet and has to pry it free, going down to a knee to try and play it as it got pried free from Humphrey. Was Duran. Now back the other way come Govs. Pass into the mid slot, kick down, and the backhand shot not there for O'Leary. Back to O'Leary in the near left corner. Plays it in front, one-timer not there. Right in front of the net was Brown. Puck hops off the stick of Brown, now carried into the zone by Humphrey. Humphrey tries to backhand it towards net. Now a shot from a tight angle, pad save made by Messinas. Out to the right point, Fury takes a shot, another save made by Messinas. Fury keeps it into the blue line, takes another shot, ricochets out to the top of the slot, kept in. Connor, the shot wide left off the rear boards. Thrown off the side glass, and will this be icing? Yes, it will. Lawrence Academy can smell blood. They can smell their second goal of the game right now. They got some tired legs out there for Govs as they get the fresh unit on there for the face-off. Johnny Riggins will take the face-off, flanked by Maher and Broderick. Face-off, however, will be won by Govs, played around the end boards for Brown. Brown gets steered into the boards. Now it's carried out of the zone, played into the zone, and now Govs will start to get changes. Oliphant reverses direction for Humphrey, for Carfagna. Now played up the far side boards and carried back into the zone, but over to Oliphant. Oliphant up the right side, redirects it off the side boards, out of the reach of Maher. Stretch pass connects with Mulligan. Mulligan has it hop off his stick, glove down by Oliphant, and now he gets it back. Loses the handle on the puck, tries to keep Mulligan away from it. Now a battle along the blue line in front of the Govs bench. Oliphant comes away with it, plays it over to Carfagna up the right side. Maher plays it into the middle, and now trickles back to neutral ice. Overskating the puck, but Govs gets possession. Now a shot from the top of the right wing circle over the head of Pienka off the rear glass. We're more than halfway through this game. 1-0 our score. Backhanded in front, nearly made it 1-1 right there. Unable to get the tip in was Chase. Carfagna, puck gets by him. Now he catches up to it. Gets the stretch pass to Maher. Maher has support from Sacco. Maher takes the shot, and it's blocked off the skates of Justice. Played in front, and they don't get it to Matthews. Back the other way come Govs. Matthews seals his man off the puck. That was Gentile. And now Olenek gets hit. Backhanded around the end boards, out to the right point, shot, and that sails high and wide left. Now it's Lawrence Academy's turn to get physical. Back to Bulos. Now Carlson. Now out to the right point, played around the end boards. And a whistle. And I'm not sure if they ruled an offside or a hand pass or a high stick, but Regardless, the face-off is coming to the neutral zone. Face-off is won by the Spartans. Back to Fury. Fury over to Carfagna. Back to Fury. Fury skates up the middle. Up the right side, backhanded into the zone by Duran. Lovett's there. He's got one. Wants to make it two. Plays it around the end boards. Carfagna's there. Plays it back to Humphrey. Stays on his feet. Now he gets knocked down. Now it's taken out of the zone all the way back to the LA end, where this will be icing on Govs with 7:05 to go in the period. LSP is the live event specialist. Ask us about streaming your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Rates start just $100. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Left wing circle face-off will be won by the Spartans. Back to Carfagna. Walks into the slot, takes the shot, redirects right back to him. Takes another shot, kind of scuffed it, fluttered wide left. Humphrey's there. Carfagna walks in, tries to throw it towards net again, and it's redirected out of the zone. Carfagna stays with the puck and then gets hit in front of the penalty boxes for his trouble. Trying to hit the home run pass for Fowler, nearly turned it right back over. Now changes for Govs. 6.5 to go. Duran tries to escape the pressure. Now up the right side. And this will be... We have a penalty? Looks like we have a penalty on Govs. Didn't see the signal from the referee, but it's Thomas Heward, whose name we haven't called up until this point, going to the box. Heward, the sophomore from Barrington, Rhode Island, and now LA on its first power play of the game. Govs is 0 for 1 on the power play thus far. Let's see if LA can do any better. Prolonged battle for the faceoff, won by the Spartans. Back to Carfagna. Carfagna sells it down at the right point, throws it off the side boards. Now some space. Sacco gives it up. Left side, Fury. Fury backhands it around the end boards, out of the reach of Duran. Will this give Govs a lane to clear? They are scrambling forward along the near right corner, and they are able to get it out to Pienka. Pienka paddles it aside for Fury. Fury enters the zone up the middle, now goes to the left. Walks into the left wing circle. A little too much puck handling. Backhands it in deep. Fury somehow keeps it in at the left point, but not for long. Saucered out of the zone. 55 seconds gone by on the penalty. Sacco gets a stick checked by O'Leary, slowing down the breakout. Connor tries the self-pass, and it's taken out of the zone again. This has not been a productive power play at all for the Spartans. Big hit laid by Sacco on O'Leary as he tried to get the puck below the goal line. O'Leary goes off, giving a dirty look to Sacco as he goes off. Sacco obviously didn't realize it because he had his focus on the play. Governor's able to get a little bit of an offensive opportunity here, shorthanded. A lot of traffic in the slot, however. Carfagna comes away with it. 19 seconds left on the penalty. No shots on goal yet in the power play. This could have been won, but it's out of the reach of Lovett. Out of the zone, back to the LA end. 8 seconds left on a penalty. What a phenomenal kill this has been for Govs. Nearly another turnover. Penalty time is up. They try to give it up to Oliphant. Oliphant goes down to his backside. 4:14 to go in the period. Somebody's stick is on the ice. They're trying to get it from the bench. I believe that is Charles Dean. And the play is stopped anyways. .409 to go in the period. Face-off in the neutral zone, and it'll be won by Govs, rifled in around the end boards. Matthews will get it in the near left corner, swing it over to Broderick. Now turned over and trying to get it here in the near left corner's Chase. Plays out to the left point. D-to-D pass, nobody home there for Govs. Carried out of the zone, but good back check by Mulligan. But LA able to get it into the zone anyway. Maher in a wrestling match with Justice for the puck. Both of them getting some support from their teammates. Kind of looks like Riggins is throwing punches to pry that one free. Now one-timer in the slot, they score! James Broderick. Goal number 7 on the year, and it is 2-0. Whatever Riggins was doing to pry that puck free, it worked, and then it came right to Broderick. And Lawrence Academy up to a 2-0 lead with 3:21 to go in the second period. Govs looking for answers. Shot from the right point, Fandon now working his way into the slot for a shot and getting bowled over in the process was Gentile. And is this going to be a penalty? Yes, it is. We got a tripping call on the Spartans, I believe. Yep. This one comes at exactly 15 minutes, and it is Duran going to the box for tripping. He's not happy with the call. Second power play of the game for Govs. They're 0 for 1 with 3 shots. The first shot won't count as a shot on goal, as that whistled over the crossbar off the rear glass and then cleared 200 feet by the Spartans. So again, second power play of the game for Govs. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play thus far. Olenek plays it below the goal line. Now out to the right point for a shot that is blocked. Carlson gets it. Carlson, a little too strong for Gentile. Carlson will get it back. Carlson behind the goal, back over to Gentile. Gentile out to the right point. Calling for it at the left point is past Scucci. They don't get it to him. Instead, they go out to the top of the slot. Shot is blocked. Rebound, blocked again. Carlson, back for Olenek. Out to the right point, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald. Now Gentile tries to play it in front on a cutting Carlson, and he can't connect. Out to the right point. Faking the shot is Fitzgerald. A lot of zone time here for Govs. They start to get changes as the play continues. Pinning these tired legs on the ice for Lawrence Academy. This hops off the stick of Fowler. Fowler delaying behind the goal. Tries to play it on a cut on the left side for Brown. Not there. It hopped off his stick. 27 seconds left on the penalty. Calling for it at the right wing circle is Pascucci. Now out to the right point. Back to Pascucci. One-timer pad save made by Bianca. And this will not be cleared on the first try, but it'll be cleared on the second try by Oliphant. 8 seconds left on the penalty. Great job and great conditioning there for the Spartans to keep the stamina they needed to find the outlet to clear. This will be popped up into the air. Stay in the rink. No, it won't. Well, the penalty time was up, so I guess it's going to be icing. 57.2 to go. Are you down with the sound called LSP? Then follow and support us on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, PayPal, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Referee's not happy with something. Face-off won by Govs, but turned right back over to Lovett. Lovett plays it to Durant, plays onside. Lovett's right there, up close. Save made by Macinas. Scramble behind the goal, comes out to the left point, and Connor. Connor throws it off the side glass, and now this trickles out of the reach of Connor, all the way back to the LA zone with 33 seconds left in the period. And now, oh my, some headlocks and maybe punches being thrown. Lovett is involved in there. Lovett's definitely going to the penalty box for this. He's going to be allowed to stay in the game at all. So it's Lovett and Roski who got engaged. Now, is this going to be another 4-on-4 situation, or is this going to be 5-on-5? It's a matter of these are two different penalties. This could be just 5-minute majors for fighting. And we'd be at 5-on-5. 33.2 to go. Let's see what the scoreboard says. So Lovett's got 2 minutes on him. So, and Roski's got 2 minutes on him. So it looks like it's going to be 4-on-4. Well, Govs has 5 skaters on the ice, and now it's going to be 4. Okay, so we got 4-on-4. Second 4-on-4 situation of the game. So Lovett and Roski in the box for 2 minutes each. Face off in the right wing circle, won by Govs, but trickles all the way back to their own end. Rifled up for Gentile. Gentile tries to escape the pressure, now has Pienka all alone, and Pienka makes the save. Oliphant flutters it out of the zone, 11 seconds to go. Now here's Sacco, backhands it in deep. Wrestling match in the far right corner will bleed off the last of the period. So 2-0 our score. Lawrence Academy on top of Governors. Back after this. This is NEPSAC Boys Hockey on LSP. Welcome back to the third period of NEPSAC boys hockey here on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from the Grant Rink at Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass, alongside Max Hooven on camera. 2-0 our score. The Lawrence Academy Spartans on top of Govs as we begin the third period. We're in the midst of a 4-on-4 with a couple of minors coming at the end of the second period. The goals for Connor Lovett, his 12th of the season, and James Broderick, his 7th of the season, giving Lawrence Academy a 2-0 lead. It was scoreless after one. Big hit laid by Riley Duran as we get back to 5-on-5. The shot from the slot and a second good save by Pienka. Made a couple of good saves in the early going of this third period, as you saw one and the first wraparound and rebound chance at the beginning of the period. Lovett's assist came from Riley Duran, and Lovett's goal came on assist from Riley Duran, and Broderick's goal came on assist from Riggins and Maher. For Riggins, that was his 6th assist and 11th point. He continues his average of a point a game. And for Maher, that was his 3rd assist and only 3rd point of the season. Pass into the top of the slot, and they score! Slowly developed with some traffic in front of Pienka. And it looks like that's Gentile with the tally. Massimo Gentile, the junior from Montreal, makes it 2-1. Governor's finally on the board. Like I said, they probably consider the first period a win, getting through it scoreless with Lawrence Academy after the drubbing they took at the hands of St. Sebastian's last time out. That was a 7-1 loss. And Lawrence Academy hoping to hold on. Don't want to drop 2 straight with Tabor here Friday and then at Dexter Southfield for their 3rd meeting of the season on Saturday. Once again, early in the period, Govs trying to be as physical as possible. Now dangling into the middle and having this puck poked off his stick is Roski. Back the other way come the Spartans. Rifled in from center ice right into the catching glove of Tristan Macinas. Save made by Macinas after the shot off the face-off. Comes out to center ice. And this will trickle in on Pienka, who will take the face-off. With about 3 minutes gone by here in the third period. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. Right wing circle face-off will be battled for and won by Govs. Played around the end boards out to the left point, and Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald walks in, tries to put it on a tee in front, Too much traffic there. Below the goal line. Connor lucky not to get called for a boarding penalty there. Backhand out to the right point, unable to keep it in as Bulos. Now back the other way come the Spartans. 3-on-2 developing, but it's too slow. Connor gets ridden towards the boards by Fitzgerald. Stays on his feet, and this trickles wide left of Messinas. Out to the left point. Played around the end boards. Oliphant gets a bump. And now Gentile, the goal scorer for Govs. Hops off the stick of Fitzgerald. DDD pass over to Justice. Now O'Leary. O'Leary drops it off to the left side. Now to the right side, the shot is scuffed by Elliott. He had the right side wide open and went off the angle of his stick. Lifted out of the zone. Icing. 13:34 to go. Lawrence Academy nursing a 2-1 lead. Got both of their goals in the second period. Massimo Gentile getting the Governor's Academy on the board here early in the third. As Lawrence Academy hopes to get to 13-2, and Govs hoping to get above 500 in league play. They're 7-11-1 coming into play overall, and 4-4-1 in ISL play. This comes back to Roski. Roski on the diagonal, tapped back into the zone by Lovett, but it was offside, so they have to tag up. Comes back to Matthews. Up the right side, escaping the hit is Duran. Now trickles out of the zone for Chase. Chase on the left side takes the shot, and it trickles wide right. And going down is Dean. I don't know if he was thrown down by one of the skaters or down by Pienka. Comes out to the left point for a shot from the left wing circle that doesn't hit the net. Around the end boards. 3-on-3 here as fresh legs come on the ice ahead of the play for Govs. Duran down to a knee, tries to backhand it in front for Humphrey. He can't do it. Now back the other way comes Olenek. Olenek gives it up. Shot wide left by Pascucci. Comes all the way back to the Govs zone. No icing as that was all the shot by Pascucci. Up the right side. And this will not be icing either. Over to Fury in the far right corner. Fans on it. Turnover. And the LA defense able to get back in front. Out to the left point. Whistled wide right to the right wing circle. Shot for the top of the slot. And the save made by Pienka. Back out to the left point. Glove down. And the play is offside. Fitzgerald could not keep it in at the left point with the glove. And the faceoff will come outside the zone. 11:58 to go in the period. 2-1 lead for Lawrence Academy. Face-off won by Govs. Played over to Bulos, who rifles it around the end boards into the zone. Now trying to work his way in. Bulos waiting for it at the right point. He's got it. Throws it around the end board, trying to connect with Fowler. Fowler goes and gets it again. Throws off the side boards. Now walking along the blue line is O'Leary. Out to the right wing circle. Fowler gives it up, goes below the goal line around the end boards. Spartans will throw it off the side boards, but kicked down at the center ice by Bulos. Now O'Leary. O'Leary walks in on the left side, takes the shot from a tight angle. I don't know if that got to Pienka. A turnaround, that one is stopped by Pienka. Backhanded in deep. O'Leary. Tipped wide right. Played in deep. Both teams, the same players out there on the shift for a long time right now. Bulos goes over to the left side. Shot from the left point is blocked. Fowler tried to keep it in on the left side. He did. Plays it in deep. Carfagna around the end boards. Kept in at the blue line by O'Leary. Now out to the right wing circle. Boulos gives it up. Now pass in front, not there. And this hops out of the zone. Both teams are going to use this opportunity to get a change. This is redirected into the zone by O'Leary. Fresh legs for both sides. Caffarelli. Big hit laid by Sacco along the far side boards. Matthews off the side boards for Oliphant. Caffarelli will try to chase this one down, but Pascucci wins the race. Pascucci up the left side. Trying to force the turnover is Oliphant. Oliphant has it now, but it's poked away from him. Up the left side, redirected into the zone. Now Caffarelli, his shot goes into the protective netting with 9:35 to go, and Caffarelli getting tangled with Roski. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face-off in the right wing circle. Duran to take it against Chase. And Chase will win it back. Played around the end boards by Boulos. Out to Elliott. Not Elliott, Dean. And a big hit late, and I think we're going to have a penalty. Duran doesn't like the call. The Lawrence Academy bench doesn't like the call. They thought it was a clean hit. So at 8:36 of the third period, Duran goes to the box. Third power play of the game for Govs. 0 for 2 thus far. LA able to win the face-off, but keeping it at the left point is Pascucci. Now Fitzgerald over to the right wing. Played in deep. Cycling around is Fowler. Finds Fitzgerald, able to keep it in the zone is Govs. Now it's hammered out of play. Lawrence Academy will get fresh legs here with 27 seconds gone by on the power play. An important power play, a pivotal one in the course of this game right now. Chance for Govs to tie the game. Played around the end boards after the face-off win, but it trickles outside the zone. And now a 2-on-2. Sacco enters the zone on the right side, getting ridden against the boards by Pascucci. Will bleed off some time off the penalty, but able to bring it back up ice is Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald stops at the left point, gets hit by Connor. Carfagna stays on his feet. Connor tries to pry it free. Now walking in. Away from the pressure from Carfagna and backhanded out of the zone. 53 seconds left on the penalty. Pascucci delays and a turnover. Here's Lovett and an aggressive play by Messina swats it away. They try to get another home run pass for Lovett, but he peels off. Macinas with the perfect play there, swatting it away from Lovett, preventing the 1-on-0. Now on the left side, it's Gentile. He has one already, gives it up. Shot blocked and rifled out of the zone. All the way back to the Govs end with 10 seconds left on the penalty. Rifled back up ice. Intercepted at center ice by Sacco. He'll throw it off the side boards. 2 seconds, 1. Penalty time is up. Right out of the box is Duran trying to make a play on it. Instead, it goes to Boulos. Now play into the middle for Olenek. And I think they whistled offside. 7:14 to go. LSP is the live event specialist. Ask us about streaming your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face off in the left wing circle. Both teams a little jumpy on the face-off. Now the referee's talking to Dave Sacco. The linesman threw Sacco off the face-off dot. Then he was replaced. And then, I don't know, people. And he stopped the face-off for an early start by the Govs player. Now here's a chance for LA. Trickles in. Goes out to the far side. Noah Bird, first time we've called his name today. Bringing the puck up ice, comes to the near right corner. Around the end boards. Matthews swats it. And now carried out of the zone. Off the sideboards. Now a chance here for Caffarelli. Gets bumped from the behind, puts it in front. Loose puck. They score! The referee was right on top of that to make sure it counted, even with the players crashing in on the net. And Holt Oliphant gets the lead back up to 2. It's 3-1. For the senior captain Oliphant, that is his 8th goal and 17th point of the season. The Govs captains and the coaching staff are protesting the goal call. The referee and the linesmen who were there on the play are talking to everybody on the bench. And the goal comes at 11:25. And Brian McGuirk might not be happy with the decision, but he's talking to his guys. He's saying, come on, we can do this. We can put pressure on them. They certainly have. This one out of the reach of Humphrey. Now fighting the scrum in the near left corner, Pride free. Unable to get it out of the zone is Fowler. They play it ahead for Lovett. Getting back in position is Macinas. Out to the left point. Cross to a shot from the right point that deflects out of play with 6:06 to go. Are you down with the sound called LSP? Then follow and support us on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, PayPal, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Face off in the right wing circle, won by the Spartans, shot right off the face off by Duran, blocked before it gets to Macinas, and then all the way back to the LA zone. No icing here. Carfagna stays on his feet. Now played into the middle, trying to wrestle it free is Carlson. Snapped into the zone from outside the blue line. Oliphant ahead for Humphrey. Now Lovett plays it into the middle and taken out of the zone. Brown on the left side with Connor riding him. Pride free, backhanded in front, and the Spartans able to clear. Out to center ice. Off the side boards for Bulos. Now a shot from the edge of the right wing circle, wide right of Pienka. Now back the other way come the Spartans on a 2-on-2. Pass in front for Broderick, off target. Broderick gets it back, tries to put it in the slot for the cutting Riggins, and it wasn't there. Under 5 minutes to go, 2-goal game. Big hip check laid by Riggins. Now a chance in front. Pinwheeling back is Dean, and taken over by the Spartans. On the diagonal for Riggins. Riggins gives it up, swatted away by Fowler, who runs his man into the glass. Pascucci. Backhanded to the right side. Therefore at first as Connery flips it out of the zone. Mulligan. Back to Roski. That wasn't Mulligan, excuse me, that was Pascucci. Now here's Dean. Taken over. Off the side boards. Comes all the way back, and this will not be icing. Winning the race to the dots was Caffarelli. Below the goal line, it's Sacco. Swatting at the puck is Roski. Back to Sacco. Sacco. Cross-ice pass to the point. Shot by Fury. Blocked. Diving down in front was Bird. Fury delays. Caffarelli. Caffarelli goes down. LA wanted a penalty, didn't get it. Play continues. Shot from the top of the slot. Stick save made by Macinas on the bid by Carfagna. Kept in the zone. Oliphant backhands it. Caffarelli waits for it. Now to the right point. Fury tipped wide right. We approach 3 minutes to go. Sacco off the sideboard for Carfagna. Now over to Fury. Fury takes the shot wide right. Fury catches up to it. Pass in front for the one-timer, not there. Trickles out of the zone. Govs gets a much-needed change. We approach 3 minutes to go. Bulos to the right side. Extra pass for Olenek. Chopped at the left point. Taken over by the Spartans off the sideboards. Humphrey stays on his feet. Comes back to the Govs end. We approach 2.5 to go. We're getting to that point where they may pull the goalie. Macinas did make a step towards the bench, but didn't go after all. Trickles out of the zone again. Fired back in. Govs has to tag up. They'll get fresh legs out there. Out of the reach of Bulos. Back to the Govs blue line. We approach 2 minutes to go. Bulos plays it in the zone. Still waiting to see when they'll pull Macinas. 2 minutes. Macinas not to the bench yet. Around the end boards. There goes Macinas. And a turnover, but able to keep it in the zone was Brown. Out to the right point, Bulos plays it in front. Body's going down, and now a wide open net here, but this will trickle wide left, and this will likely be icing on the Spartans, and it is with 1:36 to go. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts, or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Face off in the right wing circle. It is trickled out of the zone, even though it was won by Govs. Humphrey with the forecheck out of the reach of Oliphant, all the way back to the LA zone, no icing. Kept in at the blue line by Pascucci. Around the end boards for Roski. Up the far side boards, Roski drops to a knee to keep it in play, and then they blew the whistle. I'm not sure if it was because they lost sight of the puck or if they knew that it went into the bench. They just blow the whistle anyways. And the face-off will be in the neutral zone. 1:10 to go. And now Governors is going to use their timeout with 1:10 to go. So after 4 straight games playing games where at least 9 goals were scored, including the 2 of them with 10 and 12, a 3-2 loss to Nobles, And if this score holds, it'll only be a 3-1 game. So things settling down in goal, I guess, for Thomas Pienka taking over after the injury to Brandon Milberg. Lawrence Academy hasn't had a shutout since beating New Hampton 5-0 on January 3rd. They have 4 shutouts on the year. This comes all the way back to the Gov's end. Obviously, this will not be a shutout. Turnover, Oliphant can't win it. Tapped into the zone. Spartans gain possession. Lifted into the air. Dropped in at center ice. Duran misses wide right, but no icing. We're under a minute to go. Oliphant with the forecheck. He spun down to his backside. Now Duran plays it in. Wide left of the goal. Fitzgerald up the right side. Carlson lifted out of the zone. Pascucci off the end boards, no offside. Connor just looking to bleed some clock with 15 seconds to go. Pride free. Pascucci's there on the left side. That's played out of the zone. 8 seconds to go. This will be icing. 5.4 to go. And unless Govs gets a goal, unless one of these teams gets a goal in this last 5.4, this would be tied for the fewest goals scored in a game Lawrence Academy has played all season. And it will be just that. A 3-1 victory that joins a 4-0 win over Wyoming Seminary, a 3-1 win over Cushing, and a 4-0 win over Pomfret. The 4th game this year in which only 4 goals were scored for Lawrence Academy. A very proficient and prolific offensive team, but they had to sweat a little bit here against Govs, but they get the win, and hopefully it's the start of a new winning streak. They go to 13-2. Govs falls to 7-12-1. Player of the game, I honestly got to give it to Thomas Pienka. Thomas Pienka with his best game in goal since taking over for Milberg, who went down with that upper body injury. It's always upper body or lower body in hockey, but Pienka with his best game in goal since taking over. So with that said, this has been a presentation of Local Sports Productions, serving Greater Boston student athletes since 2011. Copyright 2020. Unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of Local Sports Productions is strictly prohibited. Excuse me, folks. A reminder that LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. LSP's next broadcast is Friday night when the Lawrence Academy Spartans host the Tabor Seawolves in NEPSAC boys hockey action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live. Then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. And be sure to follow and support LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, PayPal, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Once again, the final score from Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. At the Grant Rink, it's the Lawrence Academy Spartans 3 and the Governor's Academy 1 for Max Hooven on camera, who is trying not to freeze his rear end off right now. My name is Sam Fiedler, reminding you freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in.